Welcome back, one and all, to another wonderfully exciting second half of Siege of the Empire. We're going to see if the party can actually deal with what's going on here. So, let's go ahead and turn Discord back on.
All difficult to use rules for all weapons. This
Right, these would
combine certain
right, but that's a
weapons.
skill, and you have to level up
Yeah.
to have it,
Yeah.
and like roll it for that skill, as opposed
So
to.
I
like,
should have
signing
lived.
up.
What?
I mean, still probably not.
What are we talking
It's
about?
something.
Better.
Never
We're talking
mind.
about
We're
Mordheim.
talking about Mordheim, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about how you cheated.
When did I cheat?
Spears can't be dual wielded with weapons because they have the unwieldy feature, which means they literally can't
Oh.
be used with other weapons.
You know what, though? That is something that was added by that supplement. But generally, yes. You know what? I actually forgot about that rule. So yes, I did cheat a little bit.
It's okay. I mean,
So
you still
because-
can't do shit.
So check this out. So Spears in the original Inception did not have that rule. Like literally, I used to have the original printed book, and that was not a rule in them. So my brain
That seems
always
really
just
weird.
thinks that. But that totally makes sense. That unwieldy feature was like it's like an errata.
Yeah.
It's an amending to the rules. But you're absolutely correct. Can't do that. That's my bad.
It's fine.
It's okay because
That's why we did mock
I
battles.
still only just killed you with the spear and didn't even need the sword most of the time. So
Yeah.
there's-
Oh yeah, you kicked my shit in pretty hard.
there's also that. But anyway, welcome back. Enough about Mordheim. Let's talk about Nuln, another major city in the Empire, which is currently, apparently, being besieged by fishmen.
It's my hometown.
So, that's scary. So, it's being besieged by fishmen. We jump away from the introduction of our newest big bad evil guy. To only half the party, so that's great. Hope you guys figure that out real soon. And it leads us over to Morella and Hannibal. So Morella and Hannibal, maybe you've communicated with Arkady via Dane or something, and you guys need to have the element of surprise a little bit, right? Because you're outnumbered. So maybe you coordinate with Arkady to set up an ambush, right?
Yeah.
Would that sound like something that you guys would do? I'm suggesting this. It doesn't have to be this.
No,
Maybe
see,
anything.
this is how it would go. Me and Hannibal would be talking about the ambush. Petrov would then just leave, and would be like, he has the idea. That's
so
how it would happen.
I want to catch up with Petrov actually, just really briefly. Petrov, what is your goal here? Was it to cover the retreat, or was it simply to just guerrilla tactics and maybe take a few out on your way to doing so while the others like got help or whatever? What was the plan here? Just the end goal.
Push to talk.
You muted?
Hey, buddy.
He is away. I don't know if he's back yet.
Oh, maybe he's not back yet. Maybe he got caught up doing something. Okay. Well, then let's just say you guys are going to plan an ambush.
Yep.
So Arkady, let's say, leads some things to.
Sorry, I'm right back.
Oh, okay, no problem. I actually wanted to catch up for a second and find out what this harassment, what Arkady's end goal is here. With what's like kind of going on.
For one thing, of course, he's just trying to cause chaos and mess with whatever their plans are, because they clearly have one, and he hates it when other people have plans.
Sure.
And his top priority, if he was actually in the position to maybe kill something, would be to kill the ones that seem to be directing him, of course. But partly he's also trying to figure out where they're being directed to.
Sure. So I think that it appears that it was simply you might have caught them a little bit flat-footed with your harassment, because I think initially, when you start doing things, you see that they're very disorganized, but very quickly they're formed into like these pods, right? and pods is a great name for it, by the way. You see that fish reference? They're formed into these pods of or schools, as you were, of units that are now maneuvering around. So it looks like maybe you caught them in a staging period, and their number appears to not be too great, but fishmen pouring out of the river willy-nilly probably does not constitute good for anything else. Also, as you rightly suspected, those ones that are a little bit fatter and kind of like evaluating the newborns, they do definitely appear to be in charge. You've probably seen like 3 of them in different portions of the side of the city that you're on now. And then the bigger, kind of bulkier dudes, there's a couple more of them. They appear to be fulfilling like maybe a pod leader goal. And then there's a bunch of the little guys who don't appear. In fact, you've probably killed a couple of them just kind of in your hampering, because some of the buildings, yeah, I did. Some of the buildings, sorry, tadpoles. Is that better? Some of the buildings are high enough where like they might actually be able to like see you or get to you. And so like instead of giving you a right position, maybe you've like taken one through the eye and or shot one through the eye, and they go down fairly easily with a single blow or maybe even 2, if you roll unluckily in this role-playing role that I'm giving you. But Morella and Hannibal have probably communicated to you via Dane that they've, because I think that if I remember correctly, Hannibal, you sent message with Dane to like the paladins to be like, hey,
yeah, and I told them,
back.
and I made sure that Dane said it like this: "I am the ghost child that follows Hannibal."
Right. Yeah. They're not unfamiliar with magic and the way that it works, so they may just believe it's sending, but who knows. So the paladins being informed, Morella and Hannibal turn to assist with the harassment. And so what I said right before you came back was maybe plan an ambush. Like maybe you could herd off a select few of the dudes, and Morella and Hannibal jump out of a building and slash at them or blast them away, and then go back into hiding. That seems something reasonable that could occur, right?
Sounds like good times, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you maybe begin leading one of these like larger dudes on a wild goose chase, and he's followed by a couple of his subordinates who appear to be like just kind of shadowing him. And you lead them up a roadway, and Morella and Hannibal, you guys are hiding like in a building, like just behind some doors. And right as the guy like walks into the crossroads, I assume you guys would activate your trap.
I activate my trap card.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody said it.
Yeah, I was waiting.
So
Eldritch Blast.
bursting out of the doors. Yeah. Hold on. I actually have a thing. Hold on. So I need Hannibal, and I need Petrov. And Petrov, just be aware you're on the ceiling. Okay, you're not actually on the roadway.
Good.
In fact, here you ready? We're just gonna invert your character. There, you're on.
I feel much better now. Thank you.
Yeah, do you feel better now? You're a little bit Australian. And we'll move my thing over there so we can see what's going on. So the vision is limited, but you see this guy right here. Hannibal, you actually don't see him, but you could totally have like taken a step out of the doorway. We'll just put you guys there to start.
Dane, come with me. Pew.
Right. Yeah. Totally. And so these are like the bulkier kind of dudes that are carrying like legitimate tridents. And so, without further ado, I have cleared the turn order. I would like you guys to please roll initiative. Just 3 of you for now.
Fuck me, goddamn.
You guys are gonna get a surprise round, by the way, so don't be too freaked out.
I need to roll for Dane too.
Yeah.
Well,
He's going to score above me. He is. What do you know? Yeah, because apparently I am unable to get away from the curse.
Apparently, this guy is ready for it. And he has a few of his subordinates that are following him, so let me roll for these little guys, too. They're just not visible yet. They were, like, shadowing him a little bit. Okay, so they rolled a 10. Not too bad. Cool. So you guys burst out, and just for Arcady, you probably can't see him, can you? Whoops.
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay, let me move you so that you can. There. You can see him now.
Oh yeah.
So Morella and Arcady will be fighting at disadvantage unless you guys want to spark up a light just to get the kill and then turn it off or whatever. That's totally like you could have a. In fact, Morella, you could probably have had a torch like ready to light and then jump out here with it if you want. Is that something that you would want to do? It will make you visible, right?
Yeah.
Or you can just fight at disadvantage. I will mention that these guys appear to have no problem moving through the darkness.
Yeah. I'm just wondering whether she would actually just have a torch ready to light.
Or if you want to roll a survival check, maybe you found a lantern or something that you could have like kept hooded and then like burst out with it so that you can see things.
Alright, Jordan. You've piqued my interest with a survival roll.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll?
Roll survival. I think probably a 13 or better will get you a torch.
Alright, because I
Yeah, you got it.
fucking did
Totally.
it. +0.
Jordan, this
Get
is
at
an
me.
L5R. You don't call the DC
I
beforehand.
know, but he said, "What do I need to roll?" So I figured I'd tell him what I
Yep.
was assigning the DC to.
Well, it was 50-50 chance. That's what I was hoping for.
So let's give you a lantern. Let's give you control over it. You can hold it similar to the torch, right?
Yep.
And you can drop it. It'll act just like a torch, but you can just keep it hooded. Might be a good thing to just keep on you for safety's sake in the future. 40, 20. All players see lights.
Yep.
And controlled by Morella. There you go. You have a torch now, or a lantern. So now, Arcady, you can definitely see the nasty. Cool, awesome. So let me sort descending, and let's do the initial surprise round. So Arcady, since you're highest in the initiative order, you can just go first with your surprise attack on this guy. And you are hidden, by the way, so you will get advantage, and you can see him now that Morella's burst out of the hallway, so you will get your sneak attack.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Less beautiful.
A 10, though, is
Wait,
not...
no.
You have advantage.
Oh, you do have advantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
22.
surprises.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Yes. My apologies. You do have advantage. You rolled a 22, which is enough to pierce the leathery hide of this creature, dealing, that's a significant 24 damage isn't shabby. It's not your best you've ever rolled, but it's not shabby.
I'll take it.
So, next is Morella. Morella, do you want to,
I'm going to poke it.
to poke it? Yeah.
Okay, so I assume I have to move up, right?
I don't think you can hit him from 10 feet, can you?
I would like to, but I can't, so...
Unfortunately, it is not your go. It is Dane's.
Dane does get a surprise round. Is he going to help you?
He's gonna help me.
Okay, cool. All right, now Morella, you can do your action.
So, I'm going to poke him with my spear a few times. Let's see what happens.
So you have the spear out. Cool.
Yeah, I have the spear
I'm
out.
not going for the longsword.
No, I am not. So I'm gonna go with the spear because I imagine she's had the spear out because she poked the fucking barrier with it, and she just
Yeah, sure.
casually,
That's just what you've
hey.
had out for the whole time. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And so poke. So the first attack has advantage, and then the second one doesn't.
Correct.
Oh, baby!
That's a good amount of damage.
And then poke again. Oh, baby!
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. It somehow it only did one more damage, but you did critical him. And yeah, he looks hurt now. Like he took an arrow and then you stabbed him twice, and he's like, kind of clicking and screaming in his little fishy language. Which brings us to Hannibal. You have I think
use my bonus action to move my hex over to him because it
is
hasn't
still
been 8
active.
hours.
Correct. You are correct.
And
still...
also, and then I have advantage with the first one.
Mm-hmm. You hit him with a 19 is definitely a hit.
And then my second
13
blast.
damage. Are you going to push him into Marilla, essentially?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Morella would have to roll a saving throw. I don't know if you realize that I'm
Oh, no, okay, never mind.
What kind of saving throw? Because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, probably dexterity to avoid being tumbled with him.
Not a constitution to see if I stay my ground.
No, I think not.
And act as a wall.
I think not.
Okay, and
Yeah,
the second blast coming at him.
Yep. A 19 is definitely good enough for 15 damage. Yeah, no, he is looking hurt. Probably one more attack and he's just donezo. So you definitely got a really good jump on him, but he's going to be able to retaliate. But first, before we get into the regular initiative order, let's talk about the other three. Chester and Farron.
Yep, this dude
And
took like
Aelin.
fucking 60 ass damage.
Yeah, he's pretty sturdy. And let me move this one over here.
Oh, boy.
So,
Damn, we dealt 60 damage in one turn to him.
oh wait, actually, it's all jacked up. Hold on, I didn't even do it. Hold on. There we go. Hey, look at that. Don't worry, Brian. That wasn't you that time. That was me that time.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, I did some things. It seems to be working.
Okay, perfect. I like working.
By the
So
way, this is the street I saw.
this creature has just come out of the. Yeah, I know it is. I don't know why you were on it. You weren't on it, but I don't know why you were on it. This creature has just come out of the manhole and slid it closed behind you and materialized with that like shadowy skull whip in its hand, and it addresses you. And I need the three of you, and we're gonna see if this fucks anything up. I need the three of you to roll me initiative. Oh my god, it's fucking beautiful. It works. Sorry.
Hmm.
I was very curious if this was going to work or not.
Those are some high-ass rolls.
Oh, so sick. So sick.
I mean, I do.
Sick.
This is really cool.
Initiative.
I
Oh my
can't.
God,
This,
shit.
this actually it makes me really happy that this works. For those you guys can't see what's going on, but essentially what's going on is both initiatives are active, but only the people on their screens can see their initiatives.
Yeah, because you have them on different screens.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've ever had two separate
Yes.
groups fighting at the same time.
Correct.
Huh?
Correct.
Yeah.
So let
Yeah,
me go
because
ahead
we
and
never
sort
split up the
descending,
party.
and now it's going to be me jumping back and forth as you guys look to engage this beast, which rolled poorly, luckily for you. But probably out of confidence. It probably is like, I don't care about these guys. I'm gonna annihilate them anyway. But first things first, Mr. Arkady Petrov, it is your turn. You are highest on the initiative order. Let's see what you got.
So, despite having taken 60 damage from us last time, this thing is not looking especially dead.
Oh, I mean, depends on your definition of especially.
Bloodied?
Oh, it's way bloodied. Yeah, no, it's
Okay,
it is on the brink of death for sure.
That'll do.
If you roll
finish it
particularly well, you will kill it. Sure. Indeed.
off. 18.
18. 18. Ooh, gosh, very close, but unfortunately not quite enough to sink your nasty
Sigh.
to fell the beast here.
Fine. Dane can have the kill. Where else around here would I've been leading these things along? So where else? Are there
So you
creatures
know
in the
that
area?
there are some coming from like these alleyway directions is where you saw the last couple of them, like in these directions down these pathways. They may
Okay,
like
but-
descend into the middle, but also so here's where it's going to get weird with you, Arkady. If you would like to move like through the buildings, just let me know and I can move you, because you're on the
Right.
ceiling, right? So it's gonna get weird, but that's okay. We can work with it. So like if you wanted to like
I
move
think-
over to like here, you totally could along the ceiling, and I would move you there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Please do.
So like right about here, or where in this range? Or how about this? I'll move you to here, and then you have 10 feet of movement.
Also good.
Cool. There you go. And now you have 10 additional feet of movement to run along the ceiling as you see fit.
Okay, still nothing going on.
No, but so you also know that there is a door here. There's a door here that leads into this building on the first level, and then there is a door here as well. You can see kind of like the little bit of shafts of light shining through there a little bit. But they may also come from like this direction, possibly.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm assuming. But having already taken a shot, I can't ready one. So he's just going to, I think, hide. But, well, yeah, assuming that he can hide at the edge of the light on the ceiling.
Yeah, no, totally. Again, it's a thing of darkness. So like, and you're right next to the building too. So in reality, you could like jump under the eaves of the roof if you wanted to and become a bat.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. But the large creature gets the next thing. Hey, Jackson, what are we eating today?
This is important news.
Yeah, it is. So, I've got good news and I've got bad news, Marilla. The good news is this thing gets to attack you. The bad news is this thing gets to attack you. They must be chips, then,
It can
Jackson.
try. It can try.
So,
Celery.
this thing is nasty. It gets 3 attacks. It gets 1 bite attack, and it gets 2 attacks with its trident. So first we're going to try the bite attack.
Okay. Okay.
22.
So it hits.
Okay, hits. So here's the thing. It latches on, and maybe it's like when you stabbed out with your spear, it neck like bends down and grabs onto your forearm and like kind of rakes it a little bit, and that's like where your half plate doesn't protect, right? And you see it's it like inhales like really deeply, and it like licks the blood off of its lips, and you can see it like start to like visibly like get almost vibrate with energy, and then it kind of goes into a little bit of like a rage and starts to begin stabbing you. And they have a special ability that if a creature is damaged that they are attacking, they get advantage. So I get advantage on my 2 trident attacks. 17 misses. A 24 hits though. That's okay. I did very little damage on that one.
Okay, you haven't got the...
Nah, I'm good.
You haven't got either healer in your party.
Yeah.
Mate, I am the best
Good
healer.
luck, have fun.
Good luck.
All right.
Which, speaking of, thank you for the transition, Farron. It is your turn with the 21.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Just to note, this entire map, like you can mobilitate around this entire map if you would like.
Mobilitate is not a word.
It is now. Or you could just charge right at this beast like the grand hero from all the stories you've ever told.
Indeed. But first, whilst I'm running towards it, I shout at it, "Why don't you lighten up a bit?"
Nice. If only the other group had fairy fire, that'd probably be pretty good. Cool. So I need to roll
instead
a
we're just
wisdom.
badasses. Don't need.
Wisdom saving.
I could have it.
And
Just don't choose
if
to.
there's anything invisible, probably within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, totally.
So,
Yep, because it's a 20-foot cube, right?
yes.
It fails. Well then.
There you go, Chester.
Interesting.
You
What
sent me one.
color would you like your fairy fire to be?
It's always pink.
It's always pink, yeah.
Always pink.
Always.
So let's go this.
But I don't like standing at an intersection.
I don't. Is this an appropriate pink color for you? Hold on, wait. I gotta show it to everybody. How's that? Is that pink enough?
That is pink.
Okay, good.
and I'll start to sheepishly step forward.
Okay. So you begin like you have your shield up and you're like holding your rapier out, ready to defend against its attacks.
And Chester, go on, right in the eyes with the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, bardic inspiration to Chester. That sounds great. So,
Do it.
that is it for that. Nothing else lights up, just FYI.
Okay.
But we do have Dane's turn. So Dane, what's Dane gonna do?
Dane knows that it's time to get real. He's gonna attack.
What? Okay. Sure. I'm ready.
Wow.
He misses quite handily.
Damn it, Dane! I told you not to attack.
Fucking Christ.
Dane's buff.
Is there anything else for Dane?
No, he's gonna stay there.
Okay, cool. Which brings us to Mr. Chester's turn. Chester. You have bardic inspiration, by the way, in case you were
All
unaware.
right. So obviously I'm
And
gonna.
advantage.
Yeah.
And advantage
So
because he is
obviously-
fairy fired.
Jesus. Corner, because hiding.
Yeah.
Things I do. And then I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt.
Yeah. You are authorized to do that.
Oh, and I have advantage. Oh dang.
A 20.
Ooh.
Is a 20 enough? A 20 is enough. Dealing a hefty
I would
amount of
fucking
damage to
hope
this thing.
so.
This is a boss, so
Mate, come on now. If it has more than 20 AC, we're fucked.
dealing a hefty
And
blow
that-
to it as it sinks into it, and you can see it kind of looks up and kind of like it kind of grits its teeth a little bit. And you rolled a 19 for stealth. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Perfect.
Um,
As Chester does.
as you do. Which brings us to Miss Aelin Ashriver. It is your turn.
Question.
Yeah.
Now that he's hidden.
Right. So we saw this thing. We, as in, not characters, but people. We saw this thing come out of a portal. Yes.
This thing, as people.
Correct.
Yeah. It
Us as
came. It
people.
came out of a smaller version of whatever this reality dome is. Apparently summoned by whatever that caster Skaven Grayseer guy was.
So one might say it's from another plane of existence.
It might be indeed, or it could just be summoned here. Who knows?
True. True. I think I will take that gamble. So. Yeah.
Do it.
Are we going to try and banish it? Excellent. So we attempt the banishment. So, let's see. I get to charisma. Ooh, he's not good at charisma. I failed.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
the creature disappears from sight.
As soon as he came in, he's like, "Hey guys, oh please."
Disappears from sight. What do you do?
I think I would shout to the others. We need to find the rest before he comes back.
It's now protect Alien at all costs.
Yes. Don't let me get hit, and we need to go find the others. That is our current. It is now an escort mission.
It's now an escort mission. I love it. Okay, cool. I like it. You have successfully done something. That's for sure and for certain. Cool, awesome. Which brings me to the next turn, which is some things are about to appear for the group of you. So, as suspected, running out from some of the other ways, a couple of creatures run into vision. These weird fish people begin to come out. And then, Arcadi, you see one that bursts through this door here. And turn and look at Morella and begin making their way there. And then we have another one coming up the street. And there we go.
Man.
So, that brings us to Morella's turn.
Well, the thing's gonna get poked again. Because he bit me. So, poking away.
I await the
First
poke.
poke. The first poke. That's not a poke.
That is the opposite of a poke, actually.
Take a damage.
I like how a minimum you can roll is a 10.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's pretty good.
It's about to be my life.
That is a far better poke, but 11 damage is not quite enough to end the life of this creature.
Yeah, well, fuck it, because I'm going to action surge, so...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't have it, because we didn't take a short rest. But I'm at least...
No, we did.
Yeah,
Did
you
we?
guys totally did. Each group had
Yeah.
a short rest before we
Okay, good. Then I still have that
We had to
action
do.
surge. So I am going to action surge, but before I do, I'm going to use my bonus action to attempt to knock it prone with a shield bash.
Okay, yeah.
So, athletics versus athletics. So here's my roll.
Ooh, that's actually something I might be good at.
Yeah, are you sure about that?
You're lucky.
It was close.
I wish I would have nat 20'd that just to fucking show you. So yeah, you knock him on his back.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to stab at him.
Stabby,
With
stabby
advantage.
away. With advantage. Absolutely. Coup de grace. Essentially. 11 more damage is enough to end the beast. And he gurgles the final
And
raspy breath.
I'm going to quickly run over here, dragging this little fucking thing with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stab once more at this creature as I see it approaching behind me.
Cool.
Bam!
A 20 is a hit for 11 damage. You injure it. It is injured gravely, but not dead.
Alright. Well,
You like
That
dealing
is-
11 damage exactly, apparently.
I am apparently. Except the first roll. That first roll was just a mess up.
That was just bad.
Bad roll overall. And then, yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Let's see. So, let's see who is So let's go back to the other group over here while you guys begin to turn and retreat. But before you do, you hear a voice begin saying, "No, no, what have you done?" And coming just into view for you, Farron, is this interesting little creature. We recognize it immediately as players as the Grey Seer, who, as we know, is not a shabby spellcaster in his own right. But he appears to not even be paying attention to you. And he begins to walk over to he heads up here, and he looks at the spot where the beast had disappeared, and you can see him begin sniffing the air. It's almost like he's ignoring you.
Wait, is this the same? Can Chester check to see if he remembers if this is the same Skaven he saw when
Sure.
Di died?
Roll a history check.
I forgot that all these refreshes keep closing my character sheet.
Right.
Yeah, it's totally the same one.
Oh. Okay.
And
Do it.
Chester, in fact, that's exactly what you hear. You hear the voice that's been controlling your actions tell you, "This is the chance, kill him." But
Him referring to the seer.
correct. It appears
Okay.
that whatever is controlling you also does not like this thing.
So, Chester, upon seeing this thing,
Mhm.
is totally in a rage, and the fact that the one controlling him also wants him dead,
Yeah.
Chester's just dead set on killing this thing.
I mean, I'm not against killing him either.
So
So,
he
I think we
turns. Well, he turns towards you. He's still technically within the initiative order and has an action. So he turns, and he points this gnarled finger to the sky and shoots off this bluish greenish blast into the air, and casts a spell above you guys. Let me see if I can get an actual thing. Oh yeah, he's casting a spell. Certainly and for suredly. It's about the most defensive spell he knows. It is the spell known as Ice Storm.
Oh shit! Get ready, fuckers.
Aelin, how good is your constitutional saving throws?
Better than Vise.
Oh
Good
yeah,
timing.
I knew eventually you'd do it.
Too soon.
Yeah, man, that's fucking great. So let's see here. It is a 20-foot radius. Yeah, that seems exactly like where he would cast it.
God damn.
Yep, that seems exactly where he would cast it. right there.
Literally center.
So he points his finger to the sky, and you see these shards start to crash down, start to smash into buildings, like walls are starting to crumble downwards. But let me click on the button here real quick, because he is pissed that you guys did something to his beautiful creature. Why didn't it? Oh, spell level 4, yeah. Why did it ask me that? That's weird. So, I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Finally, dex saving.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'm trying really hard, Farron. I'm trying really hard to get you some things.
Dex saving throw.
Ooh.
Wait, don't I get advantage?
You get advantage on the con
Yeah.
save from taking
Con
the damage.
save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, as these ice shards are raining down,
Yeah.
the
Tell
ring
us.
on my hand starts to glow, and I start, for a brief moment, to move at very unnatural speeds.
Yeah, absolutely. So upon failing the throw, Farron, the ring glows, as you say, and you simply like vanish from the spot where a piece of shard of ice like crashes down, just where you were previously. But Chester, you're actually not in range, by the way.
Oh,
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
It is just short of you.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lucky you.
Lucky me.
Aelin, though. So also, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, you still take the cold damage, Farron. I think you just dodged the bludgeoning damage with the dex save. I think the cold damage is no matter what.
Okay. Still less damages.
Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Yeah, so you dodge the bludgeoning damage completely, but you take half of the cold damage. Make sense?
So how much damage would that be?
So that would be 6 damage. You take 6 cold damage.
Sweet.
But you dodge the bludgeoning altogether. That's what the dex save is really for.
Okay, sure.
Aelin, however, you take the full 20, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your spell.
You need a 10.
And you get advantage because you have Warcaster.
Get a 10.
Jesus.
Clutch.
Ugh. Ooh. Breathe.
I
breathe
need that
deeply.
feat.
Breathe
It's fine.
deeply.
Everything's fine. It's all gonna be fine.
Would I technically still have to? Because even though it's mentioned fire.
You've taken damage, so yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said
Oh,
it was
that shit.
You don't have Warcaster, do you?
Nope.
Okay. So Fairy Fire is off, but that's not really applying right now anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. And that ends his turn, bringing us back to the other, after that climactic turn of events, back to Hannibal D. Solomon, who, Hannibal, you turn, and you see there are these fishmen rushing towards you at a rapid rate.
I see. You see this one right here?
Yep.
That one's getting hexed.
Okay.
Backing it up to right there.
Yep, totally. You can just...
First up, see this along the way. Yep. See that, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm. Yep, there appears to be another one.
So I actually back up to my full 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm, Yep, still within range. These two...
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm a focus fire my Eldritch Blast on one of them.
So you're gonna try and take...
My hex.
You're gonna try and take this one out, the one that's on your hex, immediately?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let's see it.
Do it.
Back
Yeah.
10 feet.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely. Both of those hit. So, he takes 14, and then he takes 12. He is very hurt. He is, like, broken ribs and all kinds of other nasties with him.
also
and he goes
pushing
back
back 20 feet.
So, we will just say he is 10 feet off the map. Okay, cool. Yeah, you fucked him up, man. Anything else for Hannibal?
We got an incoming in the back.
Cool. Arkady Petrov, it is your turn. Are you going to snipe this one Rymorella, or are you going to take a shot at that one down there, which I don't... Can you even see that one? No, you can't.
No, clearly I'm going to have to save Morella.
as par for the course.
There's no such thing as saving with me.
Yeah, that is more than enough damage to simply... It just comes down through the top of his head and out the bottom of his jaw, and he just collapses in a heap, twitching a little bit.
Fantastic.
All your dreams have come true.
Okay, moving to there, and if I'm still in enough darkness, he will just hide right there.
Yep, absolutely. Again, you're right by the building too, so yeah, you can just drop under some eaves, or even like so imagine you could actually go above the roof and they can't see you anyway. Like, so there's
Yep.
working
That
in three
sounds good.
dimensions is hard. That guy's dead, so I'm just gonna remove him. Which brings us to Mr. Farron McCabe. This creature, it cast the spell that I was telling you about, and it immediately like turned back and began like inspecting the area. Like, it was like I don't like, as if you matter nothing to him.
You're pissing me off a little.
Okay.
As I go stabby stab.
Okay. That's not gonna do it. 23. That's a good hit. So again, you pierce through him, and he kind of like screeches out, and he spins around with his staff that he has. Oh, no, he's actually got a whip, kind of like curled in his hand. And he just hisses at you violently as you deal him some damage. He is not
Come
like
on,
that.
Aileen. We can do this. So give her inspiration.
All right, Aelin gets some inspiration. She's probably going to need it.
Yes, those con saves are going to be...
There you go. Cool. So that moves us right along to Dane. Dane, what are you going to do?
Dane is going down there, and he's going to... I guess the correct thing to do would be to... Because this guy's the closest of everybody, right?
This guy down here?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's closer than those other two for sure.
Okay. So he's going to help Morella with them.
Ah, okay. So Morella's going to get advantage against this guy.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, makes sense. Is that it for Dane? So
Yep.
we move over to Marvelous Chester.
So Chester is in a blind rage. He steps out from his corner. He stops hiding. He points and he shouts at the rat, "I'm going to kill you!" And he fires his crossbow at its face. And he's going to use his action surge and do it again.
Yeah. I mean, rage, it's hard to aim accurately with rage.
Yeah.
That it is.
So, being alerted that you guys actually are intending to fight him, you see him, he kind of looks. There's immediate, like, moment of recognition where the first bolt flies back. As the second bolt's coming, he throws up his hand, and the bolt is stopped and clatters to the ground because he uses...
Telekinesis.
No. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Which puts him over the amount that you rolled.
All right.
Until the start of your next turn.
And then Chester is going to use the rest of his move.
Hey, you guys remember when you fought that really hard spellcaster and basically you just had to wait till all our spells ran out?
Yep.
You remember that?
There we go.
Farron, you remember that? I should say.
I remember-
It wasn't Farron.
I remember when we fought the Revenant, and you and Will and the Revenant basically had a spell off where you were like, "I dare you to counterspell it. I dare you."
Yeah.
And that's Chester's turn.
Okay. Excellent. That brings us to Miss Aelin Ashriver.
Aelin is trying to desperately make this a 3v1 and not a 3v2. So...
Sure. Yeah, understandably. 3v2 versus these two would be bad.
Yeah.
Worse than just trying to fight one of them, certainly.
Yeah, we are certainly single target.
I'm gonna back up out of eyesight anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
And
Duck
just
behind
dodge.
So you're
just in case.
You're just like trying like really hard to focus concentration on your spell. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You guys are so lucky we're keeping these fishmen off you.
That is exactly what's going on. Yes.
Yep.
That is not in any way.
It's a good thing I'm good at murdering things.
Yeah, it's great. We're the real heroes in this.
I can't wait for if you guys succeed and we get back to meeting up
we
together.
need to track how many rounds.
It's been a second turn. This is
Okay.
turn 2.
Yeah.
Because it counts the first turn, right? And then this is the second turn.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool. So let's go back. It is the Fishman's turn. So, Fishman, number 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15. What's after 15? 20, 25, 30? Math is hard. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's see, what do they have things they can throw? Do they have things they can throw? Ah, yes, they do have spears. So, Hannibal, you're gonna get a spear thrown at you from probably all of these guys.
Why me?
Because you're closest.
I didn't ask for this.
No, you didn't. So we're gonna throw 3 spears at you. Is it 20? Wait, hold on. Is it 30, 60? Is that what it is?
Spears, 20. No.
Is it 20, 60? I forget.
You know what? I have it on my book. Let me look at it real quick.
You could just do it, and it'll probably tell you.
2060.
2060? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so they all are at disadvantage to throw their spears at you, and also you notice it's the only weapon they have, really. So 3 spear attacks at disadvantage on Hugh is going to be looking like... wait, I should also... Hold on. Because when you throw them, they're only 1d6, not 1d8. Cool. 1. It's 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so the first one hits you with his spear for 7 damage.
Ah, fucker.
The second one, 9 does not hit, I believe.
Nope.
And the third one, 7 does not hit. So they huck their spears at you. One of them hits. The other guy, however, is going to... he gets 2 attacks. He's going to attempt to bite you, and then he's going to attempt to spear you, and he inhales the air, and he also has advantage against you because you are injured.
Mm-hmm.
So, the bite attack first. 22.
That's a
Fucking
hit.
close to me, Hannibal. God damn it.
And the spear attack from him, wielding it with 2 hands instead of throwing it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
8 more damage. How we looking, Hannibal?
I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
I have a lot of health, actually. I have 50 health.
Good. It's doing you well in this instance.
For now.
And that is it for them, bringing us to Morella Fairheart.
Morella is gonna do some
wait.
things.
Yes, Hannibal.
I need to roll Constitution checks.
For Hex.
Yeah.
Hex is concentration? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you need to roll
It's the same
3.
thing as Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you need to roll 3 then.
Okay.
Well, you
Nope.
failed the first one. So, there we go. You only need to roll 1. So no longer Hex. Got it.
Yep. So,
Cool.
stabby stab.
You have advantage.
You do have advantage against that on your first attack, for sure.
Yep. So, here we go.
Absolutely. 12 damage will definitely pierce his hide and deal him a hefty blow. He is about at 2/3. Yep, and that one hits as well. And he is now very close to bloodied. Actually, no, he is bloodied. He is bloodied. Math is right.
I am going to push him back 10 feet.
With your, push him right under Arkady. Oh my god, Arkady, you're gonna drop from the ceiling Assassin's Creed style and just fucking shank him? Because that would be amazing if you did that.
Yeah, it's technically the shove action I can do with the shield.
Right, yeah.
So it's an athletics versus athletics.
Athletics versus athletics. These guys are not quite as good at athletics as their stronger counterparts.
Well, if you can beat a 15,
but
which you do.
He stands to it. He says, not
Yep.
today.
Well, that's okay, because I'll just sidestep
Okay,
and be right here.
sure, yeah.
So,
absolutely.
if Hannibal gets more spears thrown at him, I instead take the blows.
You will be in front of him. Got it. Cool.
I will be your shield, Hannibal.
Awesome.
Cool. Which actually brings us to Mr.
Moving
Gray
back.
Seer's turn.
Oh.
Not quite Hannibal. So, Mr. Gray Seer, being in melee now, he's not a fan of that. He's not he's not sure what's going on or what the heck you guys are trying to do to him right now. So
He has no idea.
no, he finds it just absolutely astounding that you are even attacking him. So I think that you see him, the recognition dawns on his face at who Chester is, and he looks at you, Chester, and he says, "She was too weak. She was too puny, just like you." And he throws his hand, and you see this, Farron, you see it as it like flies past your face in slow motion, but he throws, this at 3rd level.
Okay.
So, did you just say insane? So 20-foot radius from Chester is unfortunately all 3 of you. So Aelin, you're like running like, and then this fire engulfs you from behind. Okay.
Sorry, Aelin.
Aelin.
It's evasion you're looking for that, buddy.
No, that just means I take 6 damage.
Okay, Aelin. You know the role that I need.
Aelin.
I thought that was only for melee attacks.
Is it? Uncanny dodge?
Technically, this is
That's
not
any
an
damage.
attack.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
save.
is it any
save.
damage? Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. You're
Oh.
good.
Okay.
Cool. 6 damage.
Aelin, can you please roll me a
Okay,
Constitution saving
I'm
throw?
gonna do it, yeah.
Do you have inspiration?
I do,
She
but
does.
don't I already get advantage?
Oh, you do. That's true. Yeah, you do.
You do already have advantage,
Yep.
but it's always helpful.
That's true. That's true. You do already have advantage.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Uncanny dodge requires a visible attacker.
Ah, so if they were hidden, you can't use it. But he was very clearly in view. Ooh, saved
Nice.
it.
Thank
That
God.
23.
How
You
much
do take the
damage did I
full. You
take?
do take the full 24 damage though.
Holy shit. Okay.
I can't see it. What's the meter?
Yeah, that's evasion.
No, but I was just pointing it out because it specifically mentions Ice Storm.
It does specifically mention Ice Storm. Yes. Ooh, Aelin. Ugh.
But that's to fully block or fully dodge damage. This is just having it.
Yeah. So you hear a small yelp. By the way, just remember, Chester and Farron, you guys take half of that. So
Yeah.
And I take half of the half.
you
so,
take a quarter of it.
because sexy things.
So with that, God, he probably just turns to you and waits for your engagement.
That was nothing.
That's right. Aylin's hair is like on fire, and like she coughs, and the little piece of like the little black.
She knows
smoke comes
Morella's
out.
pain now.
If you guys aren't watching, she's at 15 now.
God.
Alright, Aelin, start being the healing cleric you're supposed to be.
So we move back over to Hannibal D. Solomon.
Moving back 10 feet, taking that attack of opportunity.
Take the attack of
are-
opportunity. Okay. I will
I'm
spear you.
going to use my reaction to give a disadvantage.
Cool.
Because the POW fighting.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it has disadvantage. It missed anyway.
Didn't matter.
Yeah. So he goes to stab, and Morella, you jump in the way, and so he doesn't complete the stab at all, and Hannibal is able to get away scot-free. What else, Hannibal?
I'm going to cast an Eldritch Blast to the one at the very back that I've fucked up.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna try and take him out. 13 is enough. 13 is enough. He is scattered to the ground.
And then the next one I'm going to hit will be the one below Morella.
Okay, the one right next to Morella. Sure.
Mhm.
That is a hit. And are you going to push him 10 feet?
Sure.
And he is very injured. He is on death's door, as it were, and he slides to a halt right underneath you, Arkady.
Make it cool.
Anything else, Hannibal?
Just thinking about how things are in this world.
Sure.
Shit.
Arkady, it is your turn.
I wonder if I should bring a child into it.
It's probably a bad idea.
Right. Do either of these look more dangerous than the other?
No, they look identical. Although, to be fair, the one directly below you has its weapon still, and these two do not. Because they threw their spears.
Okay.
So,
That earns him an arrow.
yeah.
Or
So,
actually, if it's close enough, I'll just stab it.
so you're up on the ceiling, though. It's not close enough to stab it. You're not technically engaged with it. So you would have to shoot it with your bow and arrow. Or drop down from the ceiling, like I said, and stab it. But I'm sure that's probably
Yes.
not the goal.
Be Altair!
He's He's not actually going to literally drop onto it, but he is going to run down this wall.
Oh, sure, yeah. So you run horizontally down the wall to get close enough to it, and then stab it. Absolutely.
So not so much Altair as Crouching Tiger.
Yeah. Here, wait. Now, since you're on the wall, let's turn you horizontally.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and that thing did not even have enough health for the pre sneak damage, so it is.
Jesus.
It is deader than a doornail.
So many dice rolls.
So you still have like 5 feet of movement or 10 feet of movement that you could like start running back up the building if you wanted to.
I think for maximum hilarity, he's going to dash, cross the street, and run up the other side.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Hey, when you got an item that can do that, why not use it?
Yeah, no,
Politician
Arcadi just
and
Bugs
master
Bunnies his way down, murders somebody, and keeps going.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're out of range of these guys. They might have seen that happen, and they might do the like look at each other thing, but then they continue charging towards the light source.
Beautiful.
But that brings us back around to Mr. Farron's turn. Farron McKibe.
Oh, I'm still thinking, should I do this or not?
You don't like Aylin's not visible to you, but you know, if she was in the area of that fireball, that might have hurt. But you also know that the thing didn't come back. So
she's not dead yet.
I'm not dead.
not dead yet. What are we gonna do there, Farron?
Oh, go on. Oh, you think your magic's so great?
Oh god, here we
Why
go.
don't I turn you into a nice little ratty?
Oh, yeah. I don't think so. I think
May as well try.
I think that is not something that he would like. And so like he sees you start to weave the magic with your spell, and you see him just like he like taps he like cracks the whip, and it like creates this shield that then your spell just can't penetrate.
He needs to roll.
Unless he's casting it at a higher spell level. Because it states that at 4th level or higher.
Oh, is that that is a 4th level spell? Oh, yeah. Sure.
He just has to roll.
He has to roll 10.
So he needs to roll 14.
I was unaware of that, but I didn't roll it, so I'll roll the DC check. So it is a using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus so it's 14 is a spellcasting ability. And he gets a +3, so he might actually fail this. We'll see. He fails.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, now it has
clutchness.
Yes.
Now it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
But he crits his wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Damn it.
But you did waste a counter spell for him.
You did waste a counterspell off of him.
I did. Okay. Damn it.
So
yeah, so
spell
it's this weird like tug of war, right? It's Farron casts a spell, he brings up the shield, Farron puts more energy into the spell, it breaks through, then he just, you know, in whatever way, like maybe he's like, in fact, he probably looks at you, Farron, and he says, "Rats, I'm already a rat," and his wisdom of that moment deflects the polymorph.
of him being a rat already.
Yep, totally. Yep. Anything else, Farron?
Oh, I can't see. No, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Spells.
All right.
So,
let's move over to Mr. Dane.
Dane? He's feeling bloodthirsty.
He's gonna attack again?
Do it.
You know what? Fuck it, sure.
Okay.
Do it.
He's going to actually go right here and make a bow attack at this motherfucker.
Okay.
Because his bow is poisoned.
Pew pew.
Oh my god.
Nice. So you hit him, no problem. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Alright, let's see how it works.
He also takes 1 damage.
He also takes 1 damage. Yes, you are correct.
Cool.
He passes his con save, though.
Damn.
I think you know what's funny is I think every other time you've ever used that, it's actually worked.
Yep.
Yeah, because I use it on smaller creatures.
Yeah. Cool. So, anything else from Dane besides that?
No, he's good. He did his pew pew.
Okay, he did his pew pew. Which brings us to Mr. Marvelous Chester. Mr. Marvelous Chester, what are you going to do, sir?
So Chester, obviously in a fit of rage, is going to drop his crossbow, pull out his 2 daggers, and just rush this thing.
Yeah.
There is no thought
So
here.
ready.
He just wants to kill it.
So ready.
Is this the first time Chester's actually gone into melee combat?
Possibly.
No,
And
you stabbed
No,
the priest in
he
the neck.
stabs. Yeah, he stabbed a couple of other things previously. He also killed a priest in this town. Yeah, that's totally true.
So that one I'm including my sneak attack damage for.
Okay. Yep. So
Of
10 damage.
7.
I think that he's already used his reaction, so he can't react to that in any way. So yeah.
And
he
my
takes
second
it.
dagger.
No, cat. No.
God, I love all this damage. So good.
Well, the cat almost
you could
subtracted
add
UY
D8
7.
Oh yeah, I can add damage from inspiration,
can.
huh?
You can. Would you like to use your inspiration on that attack or not?
I would like to use my inspiration on. Can I use it on the first attack?
You certainly can. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to use it for damage on the first attack.
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
It's just D8.
Additional 2 damage.
2. Not a lot, but it's something.
The second attack
It'll
misses.
Okay.
14 is not high enough. Unfortunately.
Chester just sees the shield, and he knows he can't react anymore, and just da 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 da.
Yeah,
Goes at him.
absolutely. Cool. So that brings us to Aelin Ash River. How's Aelin feeling?
Question.
Yeah.
I think I already know the answer to this, but Channel Divinity, does that count as a spell?
No, it does not.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh yeah,
Heal
Yep.
all the things.
yeah. Heal all the things.
Okay, so...
Kill
I don't know this. Hold on.
Your channel divinity somehow.
30 feet divided. Okay. That
Yeah,
seems
you can only
reasonable.
heal up to half, right? Up to your...
Yeah, I was just trying to read
Yeah.
like what that actually
Yeah,
said.
so whatever your maximum is, whatever half of that is, that's what you could heal up to total.
Yeah.
So you could get up to 30, 20, 28. 29.
Yeah, and you have a pool of 40 hit points.
It's 5 times my cleric level.
I don't know what your cleric level is. I assume level 8.
Yes,
not.
correct. It's 8. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to
Hide in the corner.
preserve life, hide in the corner.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so you are this. By the way, the staircase does go up into this house. By the way,
Yeah, I was going to say, ooh, staircase.
you can continue going if you
I
want.
just like freaking no, I'm just
Get-
gonna go there.
Just GTFO.
No.
Okay, cool. So you were healed up to what? 29, right? Because that's half of yours, half of your maximum.
Does it round up?
I think everything always rounds up. I think.
So it'd be 30.
So 30? Okay, so there you go. You can heal up to 30.
Much better.
Cool. Much better.
We did it.
I mean, yeah, you doubled your health pool. That's doing it, in my opinion.
Without releasing the big bad evil.
Yep. So anything else from Aelin? Have you used this before?
No.
I don't think
is
she
it?
has.
Yeah, what does it look like? Explain to us what your preserved life looks like.
So I think that almost translucent ghost-like doves descend upon my shoulders and arms and hands and just seem to magically heal me, and then they fly off into the sky.
Yeah, cool. All right. So after that that moment's reprieve, it's time for the fishmen to go. So the fishmen are just they have no cares. They are in a blind rage at this point. And they're going to come up here, Morella, and they're going to bite and claw you because they can't use their spear because they don't have it anymore. But they do get advantage on all of their attacks. So, the first one, a bite and a claw. So 22 hits, I believe.
Yeah, I suppose.
I suppose.
If you really want to say that.
Yeah. And the second bite and claw. Does it 20 hit you, or are you above that now?
Yep. No, I'm just 20.
Okay, so you take 10 total damage from this turn. As they begin to whittle down the constitution and health of Morella. Here, let me send that to the back so that you can select your token whenever you click on your space now. I realized, I was like, why does he keep moving that? And then I realized what you were doing. So, makes sense.
Also, can you send Dane to the front?
Is Dane in the back? Yeah, here.
I think so, because it just makes it easier to grab
Yeah,
him.
Dane's in the front now. It's all about something to do with copying them over, whatever. I don't care.
It's whenever you actually place the tokens on the map.
Yeah.
The first token is always towards the back.
Yeah, and it's whatever. If I
copy
copied multiple, it's whatever loads in first. That's why it does it. Because on the main, I usually copy from the main page, and so and Dane is on the front there, but he might have loaded slower than Hannibal. So, but it doesn't matter because it is your turn, Morella.